Hey, what's up, Game Time customers? You guys have not heard from me in a while, and there's been rumors going around that, hey, they're going out of business, hey, they're shutting down, Facebook lead vendors are going away. I want to just deliver this message to you. We have a really big announcement. I've kind of been putting out a few feelers, letting a few of you know that we're opening up states in the month of August, and so it's going to be a completely new system. We're actually rolling out a brand new, it's going to be a map system software where you create a login and you log in, you see how many leads are in your area, and then you just add them to your cart and you can click purchase and immediately download. It's a complete cultural shift than what we've normally done, right? So up until this point, we've done, you buy, we fulfill. You buy, we fulfill. And that worked for a really long time. And then what we've noticed is, number one, our costs went up, but also the speed of the lead has gone down in a lot of areas, right? So the only way to combat that is to change the system of buying leads. Now, some of you already have access to some of systems like that with your current IMO, but a lot of you don't. And so this is the first software that I know of that is available to the public, like no matter what IMO you're with, no matter what company you're with, no matter what agency, anybody can log on and just see how many leads are in the area. Now, I want to talk to you a little bit about the changes of the old versus the new, so to speak. What we've done is number one, we've kept the price the same. Okay, so don't worry about that. Don't stress about that. A lot of people are like, oh, changes means price increase. So as of now, we've not changed any pricing on our site. And so August 2nd, Monday, August 2nd, you're going to be able to go in we're projecting 8 a.m. on August 2nd that you'll be able to go in. Game Time site will redirect you to this new login. Okay, and so a couple of the things that are different, there's three main differences on this new lead versus kind of the old way. One of the things that we did was, if you've purchased Facebook Final Expense leads in the past from any vendor, it's really just someone raising their hand saying, hey, I'd like more information. And that's driven the industry for decades. So we took it a step further, and we actually give them the ability to select down to per thousand limits what kind of quote they want. Do they want to quote on 9,000, 13,000, 10, 15, 20, what have you? And so now they're able to select exactly what kind of quote they want. They're clicking buttons on our sites that say get quote. They're clicking, they are looking for an insurance quote, okay? They're not saying, hey, I'm raising my hand for more info. They're like, hey, I'd like a quote, okay? And so the feedback we've been getting has been phenomenal. We're like, they're loving the leads. We've worked really hard to try to maintain a good process. Now, the process doesn't change. They're still going to see an ad about burial and life insurance on Facebook and different social media outlets. And then they're going to go off-site to a website, and they're going to have to fill out multiple forms. There's nothing pre-filled, just like it's always been. But another difference is you're going to have Google validation. Now, this is something we're really excited about. So, because right now in the current system, we can get PO boxes. Sometimes people will type in their email address, when they're supposed to put in their street address. Our system won't allow that to come through. And so now we have Google verification, where they have to verify their address with Google to get to our next screen. And so what that's done is that's driven up the quality of the lead as far as that's concerned. We don't get bad addresses anymore. We don't get PO boxes like that anymore. Now, a couple might, in the beginning we're slipping through, and we fixed that bug on our system. And so we've got people that are looking for a quote, they're verifying their address. And another thing too is our system won't allow someone over age 85 to get through the system. So that's another thing. So one of the things we want to do is we want to eliminate as many situations to where you guys have to ask for credits. Well, over age 85 and incorrect phone numbers and addresses, well, we may still have incorrect phone numbers, but that's natural. Sometimes people can mistype it, but what's awesome is that you've now got a Google verified address. And so that has just driven up the quality. But the main difference two is that it's instant. So now what we're doing is we're gonna be launching ads and campaigns in several states to start. We may have some that are not on that list, but they're coming. Okay, we're having to just roll out potentially in phases. So, we'll send out a master list soon of the states that we're going to be starting with, and so. But it's a big list, so don't worry. But the cool thing is that as soon as you click add to cart, download. I mean, you've got your leads instantly. We're going to run ads weekly, daily, and we're just going to try to flood the system with leads. And so, you want to check daily. Now, what we're also going to be rolling out a feature is a watch list, and that watch list is something you can sign up for. And so, when a lead hits your area, you'll get an email notification that say, "Hey, you've got leads in your area." And so, we're really excited. Another thing that we're going to do on our main site is we're going to add an area request form. So, if we're flooding your site, or your state with leads, but maybe your area is not getting leads, we're going to have an area request form so you can kind of communicate to us like, hey, I'd like to see some more leads in this area. And so we'll do our best on our end to try to get leads in that area. So, but this is really exciting. We're pumped. So Monday, August 2nd, at 8 a.m. Eastern time, we plan to be live. You can log onto our site, create a login, and then log onto our site and click and buy leads. And so one thing we've also do, I'll leave you with this, we've done is we're actually going to have tons of B leads put into the system that we've generated over the last like 30 to 60 days, because we've been testing this system, want to make sure it works. And so we're not going to obviously try to sell those as A leads, because they're older leads. And so what we're going to do is we're going to have that system there as well. Anyways, we're really excited. We cannot wait. We're going to have a few more announcements this week, kind of giving you a little bit more details about how it's going to work. But we're not going out of business. We're here to stay, and we're growing, and we're excited. So I look forward to seeing you. If you have any questions, don't feel free to shoot us an email at support@gametimeleads.com. I'll talk to you soon.